Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So both Ali, Abdaal and me, we are reading the book of Elon Musk, and since his channel is mostly about productivity, I have a whole different perspective on it. In this case, we will not just look about the work ethic of this person, we will look at the qualities of this person as a human being, so we can also make our own choice if we want to respect him as a human being or just call him out on his evil behavior. Lesson 1. He's the biggest con of this time. You have to do a little bit of research. Unfortunately, this person has a huge fan base which is very loyal and almost sees him as his savior. And a lot of them would violently attack or harass anyone who cast any doubt on him. If you look at it, he had not a single original idea. As a matter of fact, Tesla is a house of cards which has fallen last year and the stock price is very low. Hyperloop, a failure. Tesla truck, failure. Starlink will fail. Tesla self-driving car, epic fail. Vegas loop, epic fail. Electronic superjet, never. Starship will never escape velocity. It's an epic ecological disaster in the making. And I could go on and on. Lesson 2, he's a professional bull. Whenever I see this old idea crap for Tesla, I always remind myself that this almost looks like an episode of Ali G, where he talks about a hoverboard.
Business idea.
Okay. What is that?
What's this?
That is a skateboard. No, it is a toothbrush. No.
Don't be...
Okay. What is it?
Grow up, brain. What is it? We'll tell you what it is.
Oh.
It's a hoverboard.
I don't understand what you mean.
It's a hoverboard. As you've seen Back to the Future.
Yeah.
As you've seen the bit where they jump on the board and it flies around.
Yeah.
It's in the future.
Yeah.
That film must have been about 10 years ago. No one has even thought about making that thing.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't do that.
It doesn't do it yet. That's where you lot come in. You come up with the science.
We don't do that. This is nothing. It's a film.
Well, they must have used the board from somewhere. They made one of them that worked.
No.
Lesson 3. He almost makes Bernie Madoff looks like an amateur. For almost a decade, he keeps on promising that Tesla will be self-driving, and after all this time, still nothing came out. These promises were never met. Starlink is basically just polluting Earth's orbit with useless satellites. These have an insane failure rate, about 90%, and they're responsible for almost all the collision with other spacecraft, as well as stifling Earth-based astronomy. SpaceX has promised reusable space engines with a turnaround of 60 days, and thus far has delivered launch engines which are the most expensive ones in history. And also because the production has been halted by SpaceX issues. The SolarCity investment is debatable in court. It will likely shown that it has been using Tesla's shares to cover its debt. So far, it has just demonstrated a failure in both business, economics, science, or anything else. If any government officer is still giving this person more money than he needs, that person should be voted out and prosecuted as the conspirators in his con artist activities. Lesson 4, he is tremendously petty. He called his first wife emotionally abusive when she was mourning the death of their first child. He ditched his loyal assistant after 12 years just because he asked for a raise. He called a British diver in Thailand's rescue mission a pedophile. He and his company bullied out some residents in a small Texas village just for his Starship project. One of his kids turned into a different gender and wants to do nothing with him. And that a Tesla whistleblower was engaging in sabotage. Sued this person for $167 million after exposing that Tesla was generating excessive waste material. Musk claimed that the same whistleblower was planning a mass shooting in the Gigafactory, and this almost got him killed by the cops. In general, he's very cringe and unfunny on Twitter, and for someone who claims to work all the day, he's spends a tremendous amount of time on Twitter, and he has a lot of fanatics just worshipping as the new messiah. The 5th lesson is just that he's a hypocrite. Elon Musk always says that he's against government subsidies. At the same time, he has profited immensely of the same subsidization. Lesson 6, the more you worship him, the more you will be treated like shit. Someone who is ready to ditch their family, their loyal assistants, and their kids These people are generally not nice to their employees. And the people who worship him and believe in his vision but still try to work for him, they will be treated very badly. It is well documented that this person is really stressing out his people in Tesla and overworking them to the point of injuries. And Tesla has 3 times more OHSA violations than all the 10 big companies on the world combined. Lesson 7, he makes a fake backstory just as a marketing propaganda. He was born in an immensely rich family owned by his father, and even though he pretends he's not, his father owned during the apartheid an emerald mine and used slave labor after selling a private plane. Also, Musk's childhood home was the biggest house of Pretoria, and he owned a personal computer which was very expensive and rare at that time. And also attending private schools in Pretoria makes him far from poor. As a matter of fact, he's very privileged. Also, when his dad came out and told the truth about his story, Elon Musk just ditched his dad and made up a story how abusive he was. How can you believe this guy? How can you trust someone who hates his dad? And lesson number 8, he promotes shady scams. Besides all the other scams in the business that he has, he really promotes Dogecoin, which is not really environmentally friendly at all, and it goes basically against everything which he tries to solve. Okay, so this person was horrible to his first wife and probably against the others as well. He had 6 children with her and then left the 5 of them when they were preschoolers. He attempted to cheat her out of every financial settlement, and it's really impossible to be that awful in one aspect in your life and be great at something else. It is all interconnected. We as society have to stop referring a man who scraped off responsibility and then rewarding him for the playboy lifestyle afterwards. The whole society suffers, and as long as we are rewarding these type of people, it will be working for them. A lot of Musk fans will compare him to the real life Tony Stark and just think that he is genius in every single level, while the only thing he's good at is entrepreneurial levels, which he also got from his dad and a very privileged background. And the news flash is this, that Mr. Musk is not trying to help humanity. A lot of people trying to help humanity and they don't congratulate themselves at the end of the day. Social workers are helping the needy and are paid peanuts. Some people join the Peace Corps or NGOs. Scientists would try to cure cancer, slave more hours away than Musk and earn very little compared to him. Some biologists do field work next to doing nothing else than saving endangered species. People volunteer at homeless shelters and volunteer and feed the hungry for free. A lot of people are trying to help humanity, and unlike Musk, they are not treating the other people as dirt. And also, unlike Musk, who basically got dissociated with his personality after being bullied in school and probably is on the path of dark triad, the people who try to help humanity, they have empathy. They find out that helping humanity also involves interacting with other people who are lower than you, teachers, school teachers, people, police people, and you have to treat everyone with dignity. You also have to understand that this person cannot sleep without medication. It's either ambient medicine or no sleep. And many people who are trying to help the world by working for his vision and company, they are walking on eggshells and their work suffers as well. Imagine what could have been done if this person was not a shitbag. And after letting his workers do all the work, he congratulates himself that he is trying to improve humanity while suffering his own health. Can you believe that? This person has a reputation of stepping over others, being nasty, and just being a piece of shit. And he also has a reputation of excusing his own Asperger's syndrome and autism as the way he interacts with people. Clearly, he's not doing anything original. He's not a visionary nor a scientist. He's taking on other people's ideas, getting government subsidization and capitalizes on them. People have been making plans for a colony on Mars for decades. Making it happen is just a question of money. Whoever throws the most money at this project makes it happen. Maybe it will be Musk. Maybe it will be the person who is owning Amazon. Who knows and who cares? He didn't invent Tesla cars. He hijacked the company from someone else in a hostile takeover. A popular system of electronic payments were already there. It just needed to be introduced in the public. A number of people were working on it. It was just a question who was going first. Despite all these facts, most of the public has been led by marketing people that nothing could have been happened without him. And that is just called self-promotion, bragging. And then we see this person go around in his gigafactory, like the dictator in North Korea, surrounded by a loyal base of sycophants. All the time we see photos of Musk in supercars, in which case he could have solved the hunger in Africa. I think that's much more noble than a fantasy of a man-child. Good people don't act like this. But yes, we can all know and learn that this person is a fraud, and he's very clever in business. Like, he's one of the richest people on earth. Most of you guys will just have a regular job, 9 to 5. Fortunately, this society does not run on human values. It runs on business and grit. And the majority doesn't have the business talent. They work at jobs they hate and they look at every penny. They live to pay the bills and die. And doesn't matter at the very end, well, we will die eventually. So what can you do? At least be aware of it. And don't buy any Tesla. There are many EVs being released. And when the Chinese market takes over, you're gonna see how good of a quality those are. And Tesla will disappear like most of the stuff on planet Earth.